Oh, I know. I know. I love you too. Well, I've been out here now for about 3 hours and gotten my feeding done. I got everybody happy at the barn. So now time to make me happy. So what am I into today? All right, I've got vegetables coming up and I've got seeds started, and now I've got to start some more fall seeds, and I've got a gnat that's driving me crazy. So today is kind of overcast and cool and perfect day for what I've got going on. So first, let me say it has been a very busy week. Caden and I worked so hard Monday, and we were both probably overworked, but we did get some things accomplished because I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I had a low spot where when water came off the greenhouse, it would go back into the greenhouse. And it was an area where it was just too wet. It was feeding back into the greenhouse. So let me show you what Caden and I did. We dug a ditch, and we have got little channels coming off right here where the wet was. You can kind of see on the inside where dirt kind of washed, and it's still not drying as good as I wanted it to. It's holding moisture in the greenhouse, which is good. That's what we want to happen. But I had to do some drainage ditches away from the greenhouse itself. Here, I'm going to go ahead and put some black plastic up against the side of the greenhouse just to roll that water towards the ditch to be carried away. Here, I'm already putting some of the drip tape that I'm not going to use in there out here because I want to plant pollinator flowers out here. So this is just all going to be a big flower bed. Now, so we did that on Monday, and then Tuesday I had to run grandchildren and pick up grandchildren and see grandchildren that were here for a visit. Wednesday, I did take my grandson to the DMV to get his driving permit. My grandson, he did get his driving permit. And then the rest of the day was pretty much catching up from that morning, and he and I went driving. Y'all, that was probably the scaredest I've ever been, but he did good. He did good. He needs practice, but he did good. All right, so we got that done, and then I have been steadily catching up and trying to work in the greenhouse and around the greenhouse. So I had to cut all of the grass, and y'all, there was just no time to video anything because I was really totally just wide open the whole time. So I want to catch you up on what I got done, but also I want to show you what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to show you here in the back of the greenhouse. This is the back of the greenhouse. Ignore the drip tape that I've pulled out. Y'all, I want to show you how beautiful this is. This is where I cut all the pines. Now, I've gotten out here with the lawnmower, and I have took down a lot of the CRP. And so now we've got some grass that are going to grow. This will keep me hopefully from getting snakes inside the greenhouse. I'm also going to put the black plastic on this side to roll water off. Not only does it do that, but it keeps the weeds from getting at the edge. Like you can see those old sickle pods there. all that'll be gone. I'm gonna smooth all that down and get the black plastic coming off of the greenhouse just to let the water go into the valley there, the dip. That big wad right there is about to leave. I'm gonna push all this back to the edge of the CRP like it is on the other side, clean all this up around here, and have a great view. Now on the inside, y'all look at these peas. Those peas are just up. The peas are up. I've got some okra up. I've got to replace some okra seed that did not make it in this area right here where the water was coming in. So there's okra up there. There's beans that are missing from where the water came in. It was just too much water right here when it came in. But they're up there. So I will replant here. But now the squash, they were kind of up on the upper level, and these squash plants are looking so good. I mean, I've just got like a whole row of squash plants here. Over here at the edge, I've got the side rolled up a little bit, but you can see I have got pots of African blue basil just to entice the pollinators. Hopefully that will get them coming to the greenhouse at least. So over here on the side, I have put a shelf with grow lights. These are the tomatoes, the red snapper tomatoes that I planted, and this is, oh gosh, they're probably about a week old now maybe, but also the Iberia cayenne pepper, and they're going to be planted on this side of the greenhouse, along with some other items, some other vegetables. So I'm still working in here, still getting the irrigation, the pipe that I want, the drip tape that I want laid from Hoss. I'm getting it laid, getting it in place and getting it marked, and working on that. Now, I've got my workstation over there all set up so that I can work inside this greenhouse and put seedlings that are started into the ground as they're ready. I'm not going to up pot, I'm just going to transplant. Which brings me to where I'm at right now. The original greenhouse, my seed starting greenhouse, right here. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff on the ground right here that I'm pulling out of there. That's because, y'all, I'm ashamed to tell you, it was a mess. It was just too hot. I had construction going on the greenhouse, and I didn't come out here. The crew, Roberto and his buddy there, they were storing their tools and equipment into the greenhouse here, and I just didn't bother. So that being said, it's a mess. And oh, there's another wasp. Woo! So I'm cleaning out in here to get it ready for starting seeds, and I'm going to use this only for starting seeds, not for growing them out, because there's just not enough room to grow them out. I'll put them on the workstation table inside the big greenhouse, and when I get ready to transplant, I can simply remove one and transplant it. It'll be in a whole lot better organized environment in there. But here is my big project. This is what I'm doing next. This is going to be a major undertaking, and it's going to take me and hopefully Caden to help. Right now, I have Peggy Martin and I believe it's Climbing Pinky on the other side. They are established. But you see, they are established in front of the old greenhouse here, but it impedes the view and the opening of the new greenhouse. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to take this archway, put it here, because this is going to turn into an orchard. This, I'm going to have peaches, figs, grapes, blackberries, roselle hibiscus, apples. I'm going to plant a couple of the Asian pears because my other trees didn't do anything this year. They're on the back side of the property. So I'm going to plant some in here. And I've got raised beds in here for herbs. So here we go. I want to put the archway here. I want to remove it from over here, impeding the view. I want to plant Peggy over here and Climbing Pinky on the archway here and open up this. I don't want anything impeding the view. So then you'll have the big greenhouse and the little greenhouse side by side so that I can work and move to and fro and not impede anything. And over here, I will have the opening that I wanted. Now I can take the little hand gate that I've got, the little temporary gate, and I can move it to the outside of the archway and make just another little hand gate to open up. It's basically nothing but a piece of the cattle panel that I've got tied so that it swivels, and I just kind of pick it up and move it. Okay, so the cute little flags did not last but a summer. But don't worry, I bought a whole big pack of them and I will be replacing them. I didn't expect them to last in this extreme heat for very long, and they didn't. But it's okay. I have more. And I'm just going to keep putting them up because what I use the flags for is to keep not only the deer from attempting to jump the fence, because I've got deer fencing around. You can't see it, but it's like little black mesh. But I don't want them to tear that up either. So it will keep them from attempting to jump, but it also keeps the birds from getting comfortable enough to land and eat my fruit. And it worked because I got all the blueberries and all the blackberries off of the bushes this year. And the figs are just coming on and doing wonderful. So I'm going to keep up with that plan because it's been incredible. Incredible difference in how much of the fruit that I'm able to get. Now, the peaches, too much rain. They rotted and fell off the trees. The apples, I've got a few on there now that I'm going to be picking and preserving, but for the most part, a lot of them are rotten from too much rain. You just can't control it when it rains as much as it did this year. So right now, I'm going to keep cleaning this out. I will be getting rid of a bunch of boxes that I need to pull stuff out of anyway, organize my trays, get everything ready and set, and get ready to start planting some fall seeds. Inside the greenhouse, y'all can see that is a lot of trash. That is a lot of trash. Because, like I said, this is construction trash. I think everybody just threw stuff in here, and well, and I had told Roberto, whatever you need to throw away, just throw it in there. I will get to it. And there is my faucet box. But it's just a little bit of trash, and I will get it definitely cleaned up and cleaned out. But I'm going to find a different floor for in here. I'm thinking about a raised floor, or maybe concrete or tile. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know what you think, because I need to get that accomplished. It's almost scary walking into the old greenhouse with everything just kind of thrown in there, because I know that we have black widow spiders here. And of course, you know, I got stung by a bee as soon as I walked in earlier. I got them though. They got me, but I got them. I want to get that cleaned out and get it ready to start some fall seeds in there. Matter of fact, I want it done today so that I can start fall seeds in there by next week. Get them ready, because as soon as I get the tomatoes going and the peppers going in there, then I'm going to have a row of some collards. I need some collard greens in my life. All right, let's go visit with a few animals. Y'all, I wanted to show y'all this. I never thought that I could love an animal so much in my life as I love this sweet, precious baby right here. I say that, and he's going to try to take the band out of my hair, I'm sure. But every morning when I am watering the animals and cleaning their water bowls or washing down, I have concrete up under the water at the barn, and he's going to aggravate. And I wash down the poop every morning so they don't have to stand in poop to drink water. And it just stabilizes the water dish. It's very cool, and when I wash it down, they will get up there in the cool on the concrete and lay down or splash, or, you know, just be real sweet. But this little fella here, every morning while I'm waiting for the 50-gallon water container to fill up, this is our morning routine. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Anyway, this is our routine. Every morning, he lays down first he will get beside me and watch whatever I'm doing, pick around. But he wants to be scratched right here up under his jaw. And actually, he ends up going to sleep. A lot of the time, he will end up going to sleep. You can't have my mic. I see you looking at it. I guess that's a place that he can't scratch. And I see a bunch of tiny feathers coming off. Oh, I know. I know. I love you too, Otis. Otis, you are amazing. You are loved. Y'all got to give me a minute, because this is just precious. When he leans into me like this, and he just wants to be loved. This is good for blood pressure, I promise you. But this is every morning. I hope that he always loves me this much. He just does this every day. I love you, Otis. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever heard that emus are mean. Oh, you went to sleep. I'm sorry, I woke you up. I woke him up. Yes. Y'all, he's asleep. His eyes are closed. You gotta wake up, Otis. You can lay your head in my lap. There you go. Y'all, if y'all have ever heard that emus are mean, and I guess there are some mean emus out there, but Otis is not. Otis is the sweetest, kindest, gentlest baby that there is. Can y'all see his eyes? They're closed. He just goes right to sleep. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. And the bough breaks and the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Shh, he's asleep. You must not have slept last night. Wake up, boy. Oh. But we do this every morning. He is just very lovable. Very lovable. All right. Let's go and see Helen and get a Helen update. Her's chewing her cud. Her's chewing her cud. Yes, her is. So Helen can see. Oh, you're crying. Helen can see out of her right eye the peripheral. She doesn't have vision right in the center. So she has to rely on peripheral vision on the right eye. Now she's completely blind on the left eye. So there is no vision over there. If she comes to me in the pasture, she either has to run looking from sideways or rely on smell or hearing, but sometimes she misses me. Sometimes she doesn't come exactly to me straight and has to turn around and come back to me. But Helen, she's taking her an after breakfast siesta. She's chewing it. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. She wants to sleep, y'all. Go away, Gus. All of the cows are sleeping right now, or chewing. Let me show you the boys real quick while they're over there. Here's Ireland. There's big old fat Oakley. They're both sitting here chewing. I want to know which one of y'all pulled the back rubber down. One of y'all did it. I'm guessing Oakley. I'm guessing Oakley. Y'all, that is the update on Otis and Helen. There's Otis behind me. That is the update on Otis and Helen. They are both the sweetest animals, and they love each other. They lay down and sleep together all the time. But I have to say that if I could pick a favorite animal on the farm, it would have to be those two. Absolutely, hands down, they give me the most loves every time I come to the pasture. It is just amazing how sweet those two are. Now, I know Helen's getting bigger, and I'm hoping that she will be just as gentle when she's big as she is now, because she has always relied on me and thought of me as her mom. But I'm also hoping and praying that Otis stays, I don't know where he went. Oh, he's at the barn. I'm hoping that Otis stays kind and gentle and always falls asleep in my lap. And it's just special. It's good for the blood pressure. It's like having a cat that you just pet and pet only 1,000 times bigger. He is just so gentle. And I'm looking forward to many, many years with Otis. I'm looking forward to many, many years with you guys. Y'all farm on.